In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can grow your channel, get more subscribers and more views starting today, even if you have a small channel below 10,000 subscribers. How do I know that? Well, we've grown this channel to over 900,000 subscribers in the past few years. And then we started this channel, which took about 4 months to get to over 20,000 subscribers. On top of that, I also have my own channel that just hit 25,000 subscribers. And you can see the same amount of growth if you implement these tips that I'm going to go over with you today. These are gonna be the top 5 things that you can start doing right after watching this video if you're a small channel with under 10,000 subscribers in order to boost the amount of views that you get and as a result, more subscribers. With all that being said, let's get started. Tip number 1 is going to be an obvious one, but this is just to give the audience value. They need to be getting value from the video in some way, whether it be entertainment, education, information, motivation, or even satisfaction. If your video did poorly, then most of the times, the very first thing that you need to fix is how valuable your video is to the audience. This means you need to find out what topics your audience is searching for, as well as what problems they have that you can solve. Now, if you're wondering how to figure out what your audience is looking for on YouTube, then I recommend checking out the platform VidIQ. VidIQ is an extension that we use that can help you find what the search results are for certain niches. It can also show you how many people are searching it for it per month, and it can even give you daily ideas that you can use to make trending or viral videos. If you're interested in using VidIQ, we highly recommend this platform if you're serious about growing on YouTube, and you can check out the link in the description where you can get started with just $1. Yep, you heard me right, $1. This is a tool that is going to make it way easier for you to find out what your audience is searching for, what type of content they're interested in, and how you can make trending videos within your niche. We use VidIQ ourselves all the time to find new video ideas and to continue growing, and you can do the exact same thing by checking out the link in the description. Now, once you've given your audience value and you found what videos you can do within your niche using a tool like VidIQ, you're probably wondering, well, what else can I do to see more views? And that brings me to my second tip, which is understanding how the YouTube algorithm works. Ultimately, YouTube just wants people to click and stay watching your videos as long as possible. If you get people to click and watch your entire video, then chances are they'll go and watch one of your other videos, or they'll click on a different video entirely. Either way, they're staying on the platform, and this means more ad revenue for YouTube, which is pretty much the whole purpose of their algorithm. They want people to keep coming back to the platform and using it for a long time so that they can continue to make money. So if you didn't know, the way that you can track how many people are clicking and how long they watch your video for, you can go to your YouTube analytics and look for the term CTR, which is click-through rate, and then AVD, which is average view duration. Click-through rate basically means how many people out of all the impressions you make actually click on the video. And this is shown as a percentage. So for example, if YouTube showed your thumbnail to 100 people and only 5 of them actually clicked, then your CTR would be 5%, which isn't too bad, but you should be aiming for a much higher CTR if you want more views. This is super important because, you can have the best video on the planet. You can have the best script, the best editing, and the best acting, but if your thumbnail isn't good, nobody's gonna click on it to even be able to watch your video. So this isn't gonna be an in-depth tutorial on what makes a good YouTube thumbnail, but one of the easiest ways to get your thumbnail to stand out more is to use color theory in order to make things pop out. So if you guys use the website's link down below, you guys are gonna get to this page right here where you can drag whatever image you have for your thumbnail onto the website, and then from here you can go ahead and find the exact hex code from each frame in your picture. So for example, if I want to go with this car right here, I could choose the darker shades or I could choose the lighter shades of brown, and then it'll also give me a color palette, right? So if I want to go with this one, since it's the majority of the thumbnail, I'll just go ahead and click on this right here. It'll generate the exact hex code for me. I'll just go ahead and copy this, and then I'll go ahead and go to the Canva color wheel website where I can go ahead and paste this into here, and then from here it'll go ahead and choose the exact complementary color of the color that I pasted. So from here I could also do a bunch of other things, like I can go ahead and find triadic colors, I can choose tetradic colors, and I can even go custom. So just a really good way for you to find different colors on your thumbnail that you can use for your text, your background color, and things like that in order to make your thumbnail pop out more. So again, not too much of an in-depth tutorial on how to make thumbnails perfect, but if you guys want to see that video in the future, then just leave a comment down below telling us that you guys want an in-depth tutorial on thumbnails. So now that you have people actually clicking on your video, the next thing that you need to focus on is actually making people watch all the way through. This is where AVD comes in, or average view duration. And if you go to the engagement section of your YouTube analytics, chances are you've seen a graph with your retention that shows where people are dropping off in the video. This is an area where a lot of small YouTubers struggle on, because getting them to click is one thing, but getting them to watch the entire video without skipping or, clicking out is another story. Now, again, I'm not going to go into a in-depth tutorial on, how to increase your average view duration and how to make your viewers watch the entire video through. But, just a quick tip. One of the most important things that you need to focus on is the intro of your video. The first 60 seconds of your video is crucial to whether you retain 80% of your viewers versus 20%. And chances are, if you've seen a graph like this on one of your videos, then chances are you did not retain your audience within the first 60 seconds. Now, the easiest way that you can prevent this from happening next time is to confirm the click within the first 10 seconds. This means that your first 10 seconds needs to match with the thumbnail and the title, because if it doesn't, people are going to click off thinking that it's clickbait. And sometimes people can just forget, because if an ad plays in the beginning before your video starts, then they might have already forgotten what the video was about. So you need to remind them within the first 10 seconds why they clicked on the video and why they need to continue watching. Another good tip is to make your intro super action-packed with a hook that will grab your audience's attention. Usually, if you make your intro super good and action-packed, then the chances of them watching the rest of the video is much higher than if you have an intro that's boring. There's always going to be people clicking off of your video once they get bored, but your goal is to make your video as engaging as possible every single second of the way so that they don't. So the next time that you look at the analytics of one of your videos, look at where people drop off in the video and start to ask yourself how you can avoid the same mistake again. Sometimes it's because you didn't say something correctly, or maybe you just made a weird face while saying it. Whatever it is, there is a reason why people dropped off, and so it's your responsibility to find out what you did wrong in that second that you can improve on for next time. Okay, moving on to tip number 3, which is have a strong call to action. So if you want more engagement from your audience and you want them to like, comment, and subscribe, then you have to ask them, because honestly, the simple truth is that people just forget. And if you don't ask, you'll never get it. So we recommend to have a strong call to action. Tell the audience what kind of content you make. Tell the audience what your mission is with your videos. And also, it doesn't hurt if you ask the audience to like and subscribe if they found the video to be helpful. And another thing that we recommend is to make your banner as professional as possible. Usually what happens is that if you make a video and people watch it and they like it, then they're going to click on your YouTube channel where they see your banner image, your profile image, as well as how you organize your homepage. If this homepage does not look professional, then that's going to severely lower your chances of having them subscribe. And it also doesn't hurt to add a call to action to your banner as well. On your banner, again, you need to make it clear what your channel is about. That way they know what type of content to expect. So if they like the content that you make, then it'll give them more of a reason to subscribe so that they can stay up to date with new videos. Another thing that you can do is you can look at other successful YouTube channels within your niche and see what kind of things that they do on their homepage that you can implement into yours as well. This is a pretty easy tip to get people to subscribe, but a lot of beginners tend to overlook this when they're just starting out. Okay, tip number 5 is to niche down. People are more likely to subscribe to a channel that's dedicated to a certain niche instead of a channel that's usually bouncing around doing a lot of different things, right? Like, it would be weird if you clicked onto a channel and saw a makeup tutorial, gaming videos, and also a review video on technology. Nowadays, people would rather watch and subscribe to somebody who's an expert in their field. Now, there are exceptions. If you have a huge following already, then chances are you could do whatever you want and people will still watch because you've already developed a loyal following. But if you're just starting out, you need to find a niche where you can give the most value. And if you don't have any niche or industry where you can give value, then you need to do the things within the industry in order to become an expert and make content and have the credibility at the same time. A big mistake that a lot of small YouTube channels are making nowadays is that they're trying to be an expert on something where they have no credibility. For example, if your channel makes business content and you've never done business before, then it doesn't quite make sense and people are going to realize quickly that you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, the last tip on this list, and it's probably the most important if you want to see a ton of growth, and this is posting on YouTube Shorts. There are tons of creators out there that are seeing a ton of growth through short form content compared to long form. And it's simply because of the fact that short form content is the new way of seeing a ton of growth. There are channels that have even grown to over 1 million subscribers in under a year just through short form content. This is a huge opportunity that you need to take advantage of because there aren't many creators making shorts right now. And quick tip, if you don't know what kind of shorts to make, what you could do is you can actually just break down your long form content into 10 to 15 second clips and post that onto your YouTube Shorts. We recommend also reposting these onto TikTok and Instagram Reels. And a big part about short form content is that it needs to be short. I see a lot of beginners trying to make their shorts 30 seconds or 60 seconds long, but I recommend just make your shorts super fast and don't waste the audience's time. Get straight to the point, otherwise people are just gonna scroll past because it's super easy for them to just scroll. All it takes is just a swipe of the thumb. Shorts are also super easy to make compared to long form videos. Long form takes a few days to film, edit, and post it onto YouTube, whereas you can post multiple shorts per day. Now, before I end this video, I want to give you a few common mistakes that you can avoid if you're a beginner on YouTube. First common mistake is asking the audience to like and subscribe too early before you've given them any value. This is something that a lot of YouTubers do that kills their chances of getting the most amount of likes and subscribers that they can get. This is because of a few reasons. One is because nobody knows who you are yet, and two, you haven't even given them a reason to like and subscribe yet. As Gary Vee says, you need to hit them with jab, 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 and then a right hook at the end. Translated into YouTube terms, you need to give, and then ask at the end. The next common mistake that I see is that a lot of small YouTubers focus too much on subscribers. Although it's good to have a goal of how many subscribers you want, you don't want to focus on the goal. You want to focus on the actions that you need to take in order to get to the goal instead. So for example, don't focus on hitting 10,000 subscribers. Focus instead on making 3 to 4 videos every single week. And if you focus on that, then you'll eventually hit that 10,000 before you know it. You need to be posting content consistently. This channel didn't start picking up subscribers until we started posting consistently, and the algorithm will start to push out your content automatically to the people that you're trying to target, the more that you post and the more consistent that you are. So focus on what you can control and the actions that you can take every day that will move you closer to the goal. The next common mistake I see is expecting results within the first few months. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, you will fail and you will make bad videos at first. Make 100 videos first and I guarantee you that your videos will improve by the 101st. Most people give up after their 10th video, and so all you have to do to win is just not give up. YouTube is a long and difficult journey, but it can be super rewarding if you don't give up. Think about it. If you do YouTube seriously for 5 years straight, there's no way you wouldn't be able to get to a spot where you can provide for yourself doing it full time. Most people don't want to spend that 5 years doing it full time because they're scared that it won't work out. But it doesn't matter either way. Time is going to move regardless of what you do. And so you have to ask yourself, would you rather have 5 years pass and you don't have a successful YouTube channel? Or would you rather have 5 years pass and you do? The choice is yours to make, and you can either pay for your success on YouTube with your time or with money. Option A is that you spend a few years, failing at YouTube until you find something that's successful. And option B, you use your money to invest into mentorships, education, things like books and courses. And this will basically cut the time in half that you need to succeed. Now, if you stuck around to this part of the video, I appreciate you first of all, and I want to help you see success on YouTube. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link down in the description below for you guys to schedule a consultation call with us, and we can talk about what your goals are and how we can best help you get there. Our mentorship and guidance isn't free, but seeing success fast on YouTube is all about just being able to learn the lessons from other people that have done it before you, and so you can avoid some of the mistakes that they made and see growth in a matter of months. This is the approach that I took, and it's what caused me to grow so fast on YouTube for my own channel. So if you're serious about YouTube and you want to see a ton of fast growth, then just book a call using the link down in the description. But no pressure at all. You guys can actually just go through all the free videos that we have on this channel that will teach you all about some of the things that you need to know when you're starting out on YouTube. This platform is a long and difficult journey, but it can be super rewarding in terms of money and freedom to do whatever you want in life and whenever you want to. Don't give up and you'll be guaranteed to succeed. And yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck with your YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and commenting down below so that we know that you want to see more videos like this, and also consider subscribing to stay up to date with new videos that we make on the channel. We make a ton of tutorials and how-to guides dedicated to helping out new entrepreneurs and new content creators looking to start their own business. That's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.